Hello, David. Abu Bakr Tar from Greek Week. David, it's been a long journey with Lahore Qalandars. So, do you think Jahandad is also filling that role that you have been playing? And he's conceding runs. He conceded a lot of runs today and not performing with the bat. So, what do you think as an all-rounder? What's going wrong with him?
Well, firstly, he's a quality all-rounder. That's why he plays for Pakistan. So I don't think we can look too much into performance, one or two performances. He's a great bowler. He's a ball striker. He's a six hitter, and we've got full confidence in him that he is going to come good at some stage. I mean, one bad game doesn't make you a bad player. I thought Ladi was so batted really nicely tonight, and it was a tough over for him to bowl there in the power play. So yeah, he's obviously somebody that we've earmarked for the future, and he's a great all-rounder to have in the team, and we're definitely going to keep backing him throughout the tournament.
Hi David, Arfa Firoz from Geo News. David, tell us about Shaheen Afridi. He hasn't been in good run in performance since last couple of months for Pakistan. Tell us about his confidence, his practice ethics and everything, how much he is feeling now.
Yeah, look, obviously there's been a couple of things going on with him in Pakistan, not playing the last couple of series, but you would never say that. He's the exact same Shaheen that I know around the group. He's practicing hard. He's as captain, he's the leader that we expect him to be there, and he's the national leader that he is. So, again, just because you haven't been putting in good performances, or, you've been struggling with performances, doesn't make you a bad bowler or a bad player or anything. Again, he is world class. He is the first name on the team sheet that I'll have the whole time, and he's the only captain that I would like to play for in the PSL. So, we've got, again, 100% confidence in him. He's definitely going to come good. Saw tonight, bowled beautifully, got us those 2 wickets in the power play and really set the game up for us.
Ahmed? Wiese, you have given some unforgettable memories to the PSL with your performances previously, and should we expect on the given opportunity that you will play another cameo for the Lahore Qalandars, but you have done in the past?
Yeah, I hope so. Otherwise, it's going to be a long campaign for me sitting over here. Obviously, I've been here for this my 7th year now, and it's a place I've really enjoyed, and I've had a bit of success in the past also. But you can't live in the past. You got to play what's in front of you, and definitely be hoping to get out in the field soon, and put in hopefully a couple match-winning performances. But in saying that, we've got a really good squad this year. We've really covered all our bases in the squad, and we can put out any team this year, and it's going to be quite strong on paper. So when the team needs me, I'll be there.
David, Abu Bakr bin Talat here. First of all, congratulations on your winning note. It seems like a pattern of leaking runs from the Lahore Qalandars from the tail-enders. Any specific plans for your death bowling?
I think today it's a little bit difficult when you kind of already won the game. The game was over, and then Fahim played some really good shots there at the end there. But to address that issue, I mean, death bowling has been something that we've been phenomenal in the last 2 or 3 years. I think that was a big part of why we won those trophies, was our bowling, and specifically our death bowling. So, whether it's start of the tournament and, the guys are just a little bit rusty, a little bit not on form or anything, it's not too concerning. It's a long tournament, and, there's a lot of games that we'll be rectifying that, and we'll be putting in the effort. And, again, fairly confident that towards the back end of the campaign, when it counts, the guys will come good.
Last 2 questions.
David, hello. This is Arslan from Search TV. Do you think it seems like the spin area was weaker for Lahore Qalandar, but Rashad did extremely well? Will he fit in the shoes of Rashid Khan?
I think it's difficult to fill up Rashid Khan's shoes, but it is somewhere that we have struggled, especially last season when he wasn't with us, to kind of fill that void. And Rashad is a great bowler, and it's always nice to have that leg spinner, a little bit of a mystery spinner in the middle over there. And he bowled beautifully for us tonight, and it's nice for Shaheen to have somebody that's got that variation, that can bowl in the middle overs. And obviously, like I say again, he bowled really nicely tonight. So yeah, it's definitely an asset to have in the team.
Last question.
David, you have played cricket all over the world. You have played lots of league cricket. How do you differentiate the quality of cricket in PSL as compared to the other leagues?
Look, I've always maintained that PSL for me is one of the strongest leagues out there. every single year it just seems like there's new talent that's being unearthed in the PSL. There's new guys coming in, new batters that are just whacking you all over the place, and new fast bowlers that are bowling the speed of light. So it's always a place that's competitive. Even if you look at the teams this year, I don't think you can single out a team that you would think is slightly weaker than everybody else. I think there's some top class overseas players that are here, and there's some really quality local players that are young emerging players that are stepping up also. So I feel like it is a really strong league to play in, and I think your skill level's got to be really high if you want to be successful in this league.